So, if you've got tight forearms, if you've got tennis elbow or golfer's elbow, sore wrists or sore fingers, one of the first things that they want you to do is obviously improve pain-free range of motion. So making sure you're able to do this, get the blood flowing and feeling good, but then you might want to do some stretching. There's a couple of classic and easy stretches that you can do. First one, let's imagine that you are in a bit of pain and it's not really good. You can just start by not using the fingers but just on the palm. You're looking to improve pain-free range of motion and then build that up over time. So that is going to stretch all the way through here, coming down through there, but it's not going to put as much pressure as if you add your fingers. So do that, 30 to 90 seconds, hold, have a little bit of a break, come back. Once again, if you can do up to 5 minutes a week, preferably a little bit more at different times, you should start to see some changes and some improvements. Once that's feeling good, then you're going to add your fingers in, and you can see how that's already starting to add more of a load through there. I've still got my elbow bent. Once again, you're going to a level that you're comfortable, but then once you feel good with that, opening that up all the way, and that's getting a nice stretch. I can feel that stretch all the way from my fingers, through my hand, up into my bicep, really opening that up. Hold it, and you want to hold 30 to 90 seconds, feel it release. Have a big breath in, add a little bit of resistance, and then on the out breath, release, and you should be able to go even further. So that's the first one. That's going to take care of all those muscles through there. Obviously, if you've got any, the wrist is a really complicated joint, which is really cool. So in order to move, even if it's like that, these ones have to work as well. So even if your pain's here or your tension's here, you need to make sure you release these ones too. So it's pretty much the exact opposite. So you just start, I'm not moving my hands, start like that, holding. When I feel comfortable with that, I'm going to go to the fingers as well. So I'm pulling that through like that, and holding. And then, just like we did with the last one, I'm going to see if I can get that stretch all the way through. So in this one, obviously I need to kind of flex my tricep a little bit to make that joint kind of stay still. And I'm going to bring that up nice and simply like that. And that feels actually really nice. So what we've done so far, we've done the flexors, we've done the extensors, but we've still got the muscles that allow this to move like that. So once again, we're not hurting ourselves, but we're going to hold and then open that up through there. You might find that you get a different part of the muscle holding it like that, holding it like that, holding it like this. So just find where you feel that nice stretch and then hold for 30 to 90 seconds. Do that at least 5 minutes a week and you should still feel that start to improve. And then we've got the opposite. So same idea. I'm just going to hold my own wrist, going to pull that through like that. I might feel more of a stretch like this, or I might feel more of a stretch like this. Perfect. 30 to 90 seconds, giving yourself a little bit of a break, coming back and breathing, should be able to go further. If you're trying to also get some of those flexors and extensors, you can do that yourself, or I can move my hand like that as well. But typically, we've taken care of those ones like this and like this, so we're aiming more for through here and through here. Once you've done that, then you can move on to some strengthening. So, if you do have tennis elbow, or golfer's elbow for that matter, or forearm pain, or your fingers get sore, the first thing that they'll get you to do is, if you can, just hang your hand over and just nice and slowly, and then moving from side to side like this. So that's taking care of the extensors, flexors, supinators and pronators. Starting with no weight, so you're really reducing the chance of kind of hurting yourself. It's not just about how you feel at the time that you're doing it, but how you feel the next day. It's okay to feel a little bit muscle sore, like you've worked something out, but you don't want to feel like you've gone too hard and like, you set yourself back a few days. So do half as much as you think you should, or you can, and then wait to see how you feel over the next couple of days and then slowly step it up. But let's say that you're feeling good, you want to kind of improve or increase your strength, and you're just holding a water bottle. Works really well. You'd be surprised how quickly that can fatigue. That's working the flexors and then obviously the extensors. And then for the hammer, so the supinator and the pronator, if you want to be nice and easy, hold it in the middle, but then as you get more advanced, hold it on the end. And that's you're going to really feel that through. So nice and slowly, do 10 to 15 3 times a day if you can, and you should feel that strength start to build up. If you do have tennis elbow or golfer's elbow, you get like your wrists get sore and tired by the end of the day. After a couple of weeks of doing that, you should feel stronger with this. And then once you feel stronger with that, you should hopefully start to feel a reduction in your pain. Sometimes the pain reduces first, but typically you want to feel stronger first.